Hello, friends, both old and new. I am John St. Baptiste, and this is Music Makes People Come Together. We share amazing and eclectic music with amazing and eclectic people, much like yourselves. I am trying to do a introductory video, or what is it called? It starts with an R. I can't think of the word right now. I'm sorry. But I'm terribly tired right now. I'm getting used to moving from third shift to first shift, so I apologize. But hello, friends, both old and new. I'm John St. Baptiste, and this is Music Makes People Come Together. We share amazing and eclectic music with amazing and eclectic people, much like yourselves. I brought up something in a number of my social media in the past week about most banging artists of all time. This isn't your favorite artist. This isn't your personal love or anything like that. These are the most banging artists. So please turn up your subwoofer and get yourself ready to bang, because this playlist is, well, banging. So we start off with War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Uh, Absolutely amazing track. And here's the thing, I am not going to rank these bands or artists. In fact, what I would like for you as my community to do is make your own rankings. And I'm sorry I'm doing this live. It's just, it's far past when I was supposed to have this video up, but I tried shooting it a few times and it didn't work. If this isn't working, let me know. Like, say, John, you're like a curmudgeonous asshole or whatever. But I am not personally making these rankings. I'm actually, as my audience, I'm asking you a question, which is most banging artists of all time. We start with War Pigs by Sabbath, which this video was made much later, but it's still very poignant. And the music's still very poignant. The story, the song is very poignant. Then we go to Ride the Lightning by Metallica. Yeah, it's a track named off the album, but it's a great track. And it should have been Lars. Then we have I'm the Man by Anthrax, which really talks about a lot of the social desperation in America nowadays. And that there was back then. I mean, you a lot of us think about this idyllic society where things were so much better when we were younger, but they really weren't at all. like in the remotest, in the slightest. Um, then we have Rain in Blood by Slayer. This was suggested specifically by my very good friend Nate the Jew. And yes, I do call him that. I'm John the Baptist. He's Nate the Jew. He's not a Jew. I'm not a Baptist, but it's just kind of funny. If any of you are offended by that, I'm really sorry, but get over it. Or don't follow me. Whichever you like. But Nate the Jew, Nathan Wisman, suggested this to me. And yes, Raining Blood is the epitome of thrash music. And it's also one of the most powerful metal tracks that has ever been written. And also, by the way, in case you didn't know, Tori Amos does an amazing cover of this. I might actually do a video on that if you'd like. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this a chat, but I don't seem to have anybody here yet, and that's okay. But that's why I'm a little more incog than I normally am. Notice I have the top button on my shirt undone. Following that, we have Thunderstruck by AC/DC. You've been thunderstruck. And this shows you what AC/DC live is like, which is absolutely fracking amazing. I've always been a huge fan. A few of my friends have seen my fishbowl full of concert tickets, and I'd say at least like 6 or 7 of them are AC/DC tickets because they're that amazing. By the way, Brown Holler, one spanner that rules them all. Shout out. Even though it's like midnight for you. So I'm sure you're asleep by now. Following that, we have The Dope Man by NWA. Have you ever known The Dope Man? Like I really think this is a slightly different class oriented equivalent of I'm Waiting for My Man by Lou Reed. Which it is one of my favorite music pieces of all time. And I'm sorry, I'm having issues with my camera, so I'm just using the camera on my computer. I'm sorry that the camera isn't that great. My apologies. Then we have This is a word that's hard for me to say, and that's pretty rare. Megalomaniacal by KMFDM. This song's so fucking good. This song is really just so good. And I absolutely adore it. And it expresses so much about just the world we live in and life in general. Then we have the remix of T1000 by Fear Factory. The machine is now alive. To wreak havoc in your life. There's no use to hold me back. I'm ready to attack. Fear Factory is awesome. By the way, amazing live. They're industrial bands that are like really great live. They're industrial bands that are like okay live. And then there are industrial bands that are like rubbish live because somewhere between 20 to 60% of the music that they're doing is being done on computers. So it yeah, I can understand it. It doesn't always work out live. I as a keyboardist, I know this quite well. But this is pretty awesome. Then we have White Zombie doing Thunder Kiss 65. 1965, yeah. If I have to explain it to you, you just won't get it anyway, so I'm not going to. Then we have Walk by Pantera. If I ever get into a bar fight again, I want this song to be playing. And I will break a pool stick over my knee and stab somebody in the face with it. Just because this song is playing. And then we have Hands Out by Busta Rhymes. Oh my gosh. Busta Rhymes is just, he's so next level. I really appreciate him so much as an artist, and a lot of people don't, and they don't realize the quality of work that he puts out. But it's absolutely amazing, and I think they could definitely dig it. Finally, we're gonna end with "Killing in the Name of" for Rage Against the Machine. Oh, and if this doesn't piss somebody off, I did something wrong. Because, yeah, the song is made to piss people off. So, I did this live. It was very. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't announce it or anything like that. I, I tried to shoot this video a few times and it just didn't work. So I was like, "Hey, I'll put it a live video." Uh, Please tell me if you would like for me to do these videos as uh with responses and where we can all chat and in the context and so forth. Also, if you look in the description down below, which should be up in about 5 minutes, check out the music. And what I would really like, if you really like me, if you really like my channel, please, of course, like, share, subscribe, all that shit, happy shit. Hit that notification bell. But more than anything, I want your comments. I've given you 13 tracks to think about. What do you think is the most banging? Because that's the entire theme this week, is what's the most banging music? And I just want to know what you think. In the meantime, if you would please be so kind, POUR, be excellent to one another, and party on.